Good morning, brew crafters. Today we're going to talk about the difference between nucleated and non-nucleated glasses for beer. If you don't already know, my name is Mark from brewcrafter.com. I talk about homebrewing, beer, equipment, reviews, how-to articles, recipes, all these things and more. Brewcrafter.com. Brewcrafter.com. Now let's get on to today's topic, nucleated beer glasses. So what is a nucleated glass? This is an example of one. It's the Muffin top from Brewing America. Basically, a nucleated glass has very small etchings. Can you see the etchings in the base here? It's actually a Brewing America logo. So what these etchings do is they provide points of nucleation. So when you pour a beer in there, you see a stream of bubbles come up, and that in turn leads to more head, more foam, and greater aroma as each little individual bubble inside that foam head bursts. So it's great for hoppy beers like IPAs, American Pale Ales, etc. If you want a full review of this particular beer glass, or want to learn more about nucleated beer glasses in general and why you should own some, check out my article at brewcrafter.com/nucleated beer glasses. I'll put a link in the description. Let's get to pouring. I'm going to pour these one at a time, and we'll just see what the differences are from a visual aspect. I can already smell this delicious all-day IPA, one of my favorite beers. Try and do the same nice gentle pour here. And there we have it, side by side. After about a minute, we can see that there's still a decent amount of head at the top of the nucleated glass, and the head is almost gone completely from the top of the normal pint glass. Let's look at it from the side. That's the normal pint glass. That's a nucleated glass. So it's obviously doing a good job of sending up more bubbles from the bottom and keeping a nice frothy head at the top of this beer. Alright, now this is going to be completely subjective. Our brains have sets of biases in them, so I kind of expect the one in the nucleated glass to have more of that hoppy aroma and the normal pint glass to be less. That's just the nature of human bias, so I'm still going to try and do a side-by-side, somewhat of an analysis here and see if I can notice any difference. So first I'm going to start off with the regular pint glass. You know, obviously right off the top I noticed that the head is almost gone. You can still see a little bit there, but it's shrank considerably. But I still love this beer. And, you know, it smells like all-day IPA. I get the same citrusy, fruity, hoppy aroma. This beer isn't super bitter. It's just a really good sessionable, matter of fact, they even call it, I think it's session ale. Really good sessionable IPA, low alcohol, just a delicious beer. If you haven't had this beer, I recommend you try it. Yeah, tastes like all day. Now, take a look here in the Muffin top glass. The glass feels good. You can hold it a couple different ways. It's got a nice sort of big bulb here at the top. A smaller spot down towards the bottom, and this, you know, as with many IPA style glasses, there's sort of a base here and then more of a bowl at the top, which is intended to help capture the hoppy aroma and then guide it into your nose as you lean in to take a sip. Could very well be that my mind's playing tricks on me, but to me it does seem as though there's more hop aroma in this glass. Yeah, it's kind of funny. Now this is interesting. All Day IPA is a decidedly hoppy beer, and I've never really thought about it being malty. Obviously, all IPAs, all beer have some degree of maltiness to them. They have to have a balance between the bitterness of the hops and the sweetness of the malt and all those things that we know about. That said, when I first picked up the normal pint glass, the first thing I picked out, obviously, was the hops. This is a hoppy beer. It's an IPA. Then I started evaluating out of the muffin top glass. What's interesting here is that obviously I still get, a very hoppy nose, right? But then when I jump back, I smell malt. I smell malt in the regular pint glass. I think it's not that that a normal pint glass is just going to make a beer appear more malty. I think it's just that the nucleated glass, and this muffin top in particular, just brings out the hops that much more. So that being the case, it makes me wonder, what would a really, malt forward style of beer taste like in one of these nucleated glasses that's designed to really bring out aromas. Something like a really well-made Oktoberfest or Märzen, where you've got that sort of rich, subtle, really clean maltiness, that round, semi-sweet, that Munich malt flavor. What would come out in a side-by-side comparison between a normal glass and nucleated glass like the muffin top? I'm really interested to try that out, and I'll do that soon. Until I get around to doing that, here's my first reactions about the muffin top nucleated beer glass. First of all, it's a funny name, muffin top. Kind of goes along with my beer belly, sort of muffin topping out over the waistband of my pants. These glasses are made by Brewing America, and this is a company that I've gotten products from before. I think that their hydrometer is the best one on the market. It's the only one I use now, and fantastic quality glass. Same thing with this glass. This does not feel like a cheap glass. It feels like a very well-made, high-quality glass material. I don't know all the science of glass or how to describe that, other than it feels heavy, thick, strong, feels like a good glass. It was well packaged. It came in a nice box with good quality, thick, corrugated cardboard dividers. It's comfortable to hold. Beer smells great out of it. Going back to this. Yeah, whether it's my mind playing tricks on me or not, I don't know, but I feel like I smell a difference. And as we all know, aroma is a major contributing factor to how we perceive the flavor of something. There's no doubt about it. I mean, obviously the beer still tastes great in a regular pint glass, but absolutely for my pale ales and IPAs and other hop forward beers that I brew, if someone's over at my house and I'm going to want to put my best foot forward and let them try one of my IPAs, I'm going to pour it in a glass like this, or maybe this specific glass, or maybe one of the other three that came with it. They come in sets of 4, and because I want my hoppy IPAs to show off all their hoppy glory, and this glass really allows them to do that, I believe. Another cool thing, they're stackable. They fit very nicely and securely inside each other. That means you're going to use up less shelf space in your beer glass cabinet. And for me, that's great because I have limited beer glass storage space, and I have a lot of beer glasses. So it's great that these are stackable. A lot of specialty glasses are not stackable. So the fact that these are, it's just an extra bonus for me. So once again, if you want to get your own set of muffin top glasses or learn more about nucleation in glasses, how it works, why it works, what it is, and why you should probably own some, check out the article at brewcrafter.com/nucleated beer glasses with dashes between those words. Or just click the link in the description of this video. Thanks for watching.